How we doing? How we doing? Nah, don't get scared now. I be laughing so hard, my stomach hurts. Welcome to Larry's World. Mother truckers. Yeah. How we doing today, people? How we doing? Welcome to this beautiful Friday, April the 17th, 2026. Guys, let's thank God to be alive and let's rejoice and be glad in it. Somebody did not wake up this morning. Now, you know what I'm getting ready to do now. I'm getting ready to make this phone call to the man upstairs. Y'all bear with me. Stay tuned. 1-800 Jesus. Jesus, what's going on, baby? Jesus, you are the best. That's what you want me to talk to him about? My God, that's a good message right there. Thank you, sir. Peace. Yep. YouTube family, today's topic is going to be when people can't match your light, they attack it. I'm going to say that again. Today's topic is going to be when people can't match your energy, they attack it. Larry, why do you say that? Guys, you're going to notice no matter where you are, you could be at church, in the workplace. We'll use church first. People may not, they might see you always glowing when you at church. You always the type that speak to everybody, shake everybody's hand, but people will try to attack you. Now, when I say attack you, a lot of people think I'm talking about physically. That's not necessarily the case, guys. When I say I'm talking about somebody can try to attack you spiritually. Right now, we are living in something called spiritual warfare. So people can't take your glow, they can't take your ideas, they can't take your swag. They will try to attack you. This is just the world that we live in. It's a dog-eat-dog world, like I try to tell you guys. If people can't match what you're doing, they'll try to destroy you. If people can't have what you have, they'll try to take it. Unfortunately, this is the world that we live in. I don't know if y'all remember the year the Panthers went 15-1. We went in the Super Bowl. I think they cheated the Panthers out of that Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like Cam Newton. They didn't like Cam Newton's energy. This is just my opinion on this. They didn't like Cam Newton's energy. He was dabbing on people. He was doing the Superman and all that right there. Most people could not match Cam Newton's energy. So what did they do? They rigged the Super Bowl. They tried to attack him. Next year, in the 2016 season, they played Denver Broncos in the first game of the year. Same thing happened. This time it was even worse. They was headbutting Cam Newton. The refs wasn't calling no plays against Denver, but they was calling all the plays against the Panthers. So unfortunately, guys, when people can't, when they're jealous of you and they envy you, these are the type of things people do. People are very spiteful, y'all. Let's give some of these shout outs here. What does it say right here? Stormtrooper, what's going on with you, bro? We all get upset sometimes, but no need to be an a-hole about it. That's it. You're right. We all get upset. That's easier said than done, too. When you say we all get upset, we're all human at the end of the day. So you mean to tell me you've never got out of character before, man? Have you ever got out of character before? We're all human at the end of the day, big dog. There is no... Okay, that's your opinion on that, David Wood. That's your opinion, my guy. Yeah, we all get out of character from time to time again. I don't care how holy and sanctified you are. You filled with the blood and all that. I ain't trying to hear all that, big dog. We all get out of character from time to time again. I've gotten out of character before, and it has cost me. So that saying being an a-hole because... No. We all human at the end of the day. We all fall short. We all say things, foul language out of our mouth. We all do it. Ain't nobody perfect. I'm far from it, and I'm not going to get on here and pretend like I don't. 8749, what's going on with you? Hope you're having a great and marvelous day, man. Thank you for joining me, man. You know what need to be done, brother. How you doing? You already know what need to be done. You kind of know what I tolerate on here. Hope you're having a great day, brother. God loves you. Alpha Goat, what's going on with you? God loves you as well, brother. What's going on with you? Go42, what's up with you? David Wood, what's up with you? When you die, that's in 6 feet under, maybe no heaven or hell. That's your opinion on that, big dog. Eva Watson, what's going on with you? Hope you're having a great and marvelous day. You working today or you off? Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining me on here. OG Kick SZ, what's going on with you? 5002, what's going on? Yeah, today, y'all, like I said, yeah, we when people can't match your energy, they gonna try to snatch it. That's why we have to be very careful when we tell certain people about the things and stuff that we got going on. I'm learning now, y'all, in 2026, you got to be very secretive about what you're trying to do. You have to. Okay, KR. I'm doing good, 1K. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing good, 502. Hey, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm always happy, baby. No, I ain't gonna say always, but for the most time, I'm always in a good spirit. I'm not gonna say always happy because I have my days. You know what I'm saying? I have my days. Larry, they announced that they firing people off at work. Rough time, but hopefully I get a good payout. Yeah, man. That's why I was telling you yesterday, man. You were conversing about that, man. And go ahead right now while they're trying to do that. Go ahead and be working on your putting your money in some stocks and start working on yourself, man. Don't wait until your name is called. Not saying that that'll happen, and Lord forbid that it doesn't. Go ahead and start working on yourself. Get ahead of the game, my guy. Yeah, I'm good, Joe Walker. How you doing, brother? Okay, that's good. No one can always be happy. Respect. That's it. Nobody can. People are not always happy. When I hear people say, "Oh, I'm always," no, you're not. Everybody go through trial and tribulation. So people tell you, "Oh, I'm always happy. I don't never get mad," and no, that's bull crap. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm scared of BB. What is that? What are you talking about? BBD. You're scared of BBD. What is that? G1H. What's up with you? You seem like a decent person. I am, man. I'm gonna say I'm a great person. I'm far from perfect, but I'm a great person. But I'm not gonna say I'm better than decent. I'm a great person. I give people the utmost respect. I give people what they give me. I treat people with respect. I pray to God every day, but I still got a lot of room for improvement. Got a lot of room for improvement though, bro. 502, what's going on with you? Yeah, that's it, man. And then I keep trying to tell you guys too, in this season, we got to stop considering everybody our friends. I get on a couple of my siblings about this. I try to let them know everybody's not your friend because they smile in your face and they turning up with you at the bar. That don't make this person your friend, guys. I don't know what this message is for. Because somebody give you a ride home don't make them your friend. Because somebody give you a cigarette, they don't mean they're your friend. Somebody give you a shot of liquor. You come on, y'all. People are wolves in sheep's clothing. That's what I need you guys to understand. Most people that you see are wolves in sheep's clothing. X1K, what's good with you, my guy? What's going on with you? Mattis Heaton, what's going on? I hope you're having a great and marvelous day. U8W, what's up with you? In Germany, we have desert that looks okay. All right. You have a good day too, BMCK. Eva Watson, where you at? What happened to you? I saw you in here. What's going on? X1K, what's up with you? Joe Walter, I'm not saying God isn't true. I'm more like a science person. If science can't explain it, then it can't be. Okay, if you believe in science more than Jesus Christ, brother, I don't know what to tell you on that. That's your opinion. I can't get mad at what you. That's your opinion on that. You feel like everything is science made. That's your opinion, bro. You tell me why you feel like that then. How about that? Can you answer that question for me? Tell me why you feel like that stuff is science made. Do you not know if it wasn't for Jesus Christ, none of this stuff would be here? I just want to know why you feel that way. Can you at least tell me why since you brung it up? If you don't mind, brother. Cozy, what's going on with you? Jesus Christ is love. That's correct. Matters to heated. Check up ancient metabolism religious stories. It is really similar with Christianity, Islam, Judaism. That religions are not really special. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right here. I'm not trying to be funny. One thing about me, I don't like looking into other religions. I'm just being real with you because I am sold on what I believe in. I don't like getting a cloud of judgment. I'm just being real with you. I'm not gonna get on here and sugarcoat nothing. I don't believe in looking into other Christian. Oh, let's look into Buddhism. Let's look into Jehovah Witness. I don't do that. I believe in what I believe in, and that's that. I mean, I'm not trying to be sarcastic, trying to be funny. I don't believe in going to no other churches, atheists and Catholic church. And no, I am a Baptist, so I believe I'm going to go to a Baptist church. Now, in the past, I did do that because I didn't know no better. Now that I've been reading my scripture and stuff and really walking with Jesus Christ the way I should be, I'm not looking into it. If it ain't, you said it's similar. No, I need something that's the same. I'm just being real, bro. Yeah, I ain't trying to be funny. What's going on with you? I'm just talking because you asked, though. I respect you guys. It's all good, bro. You say I would subscribe to your channel. I appreciate that, cuzzo. Yeah, what did it say right here? X1K. The moon smashed into the earth and over billions of years like come around. I ain't heard nothing about that, big dog. I ain't hear nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that, homie. Y'all keep them likes up for me. Hit the like button, hit the share, subscribe. That way when I drop these vids, guys, you guys are the first to be every day notified. I can't be bought, I can't be replicated, I cannot be duplicated. You will never find another content creator like me. That is facts right there, I promise you. If you don't hit the like, share, subscribe button, you are the one missing out at the end of the day. Ma'am or sir. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. Choices on you. Now let's get some more of these shout outs in. Okay, what do you say right here? You seen those writings from ancient ancestors saying around 1500 BC there was no moon. I ain't seen nothing about all that, big dog. I don't know nothing about that. Don't worry, I give you a like. I like other people's point of view. Okay, appreciate that. 1X1K. Okay. Lego, what's going on with you? Too much Joe Reagan. Okay. There is, what do you say? There is an African king. He was a child of a nun. She left him in river. A man in palace adopted him, and he raised in palace, and he overthrew the king, and he became the king. Seems familiar. I don't know nothing about that. If I don't know something about something, y'all, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and entertain it and act like I know. That's one thing about me. My siblings will tell you that right now. I'm not gonna. You ask me what something is, and I'm pointing. You telling me, oh, if I don't see it, I'm not gonna tell you I know where it is. I don't know what you're talking about, big homie. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah. I mean, some of mythology just evolved. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. 8749, Larry, my brother, I'm gonna put you on. Sign up for the web. What does it say right here? Sign up for the website called Favor. People pay for freelance stuff, media, graphic design, etc. I think you could make a lot of money from. Okay, I appreciate that, 8749. Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate that. People pay you to read out the scripts, etc. You can improve what you want to do and don't. Okay, thank you, man. You ever feel like you joining WWE? Why? Because of the microphone? Any thoughts on AI Jesus? What do you mean of any thoughts? You talk about like the voice? I'm getting to the point now, y'all. A lot of this stuff that's going on in the world it's not normal, but that's just the world we live in. So if I hear an AI voice or somebody talking about Jesus Christ, that doesn't really bother me. Because they doing whatever they can to make money. The problem I have is when everybody's starting to believe everything that they see on social media. You see a big bear climbing through a window, taking the bear out of there. You see a bear breaking through somebody's car, and didn't nobody get harmed. And come on, man, you know that's real. You know that in real life. I mean, you know that's fake. You know in real life that baby would have got devoured. Y'all believe everything you see. That thing got like 3,000 views. You know it ain't real. But people be really believing that stuff that they see on social media. You know it ain't real. Some small churches have started saying that Jesus might come back as an AI. I don't know. I disagree with that. But to each his own. You know, everybody are voiced to their opinion at the end of the day. Sargon stories and Moses stories are pretty much the same, a little bit changed version by Semitic traditions. I don't know nothing about that, big dog. The world, what does it say right here? Are you a cheese? Okay. Franklin's, no, I am not. Yeah, you got a cool voice. You ever took took any classes. I keep hearing that. People keep telling me I got it. I've heard somebody tell me before. I appreciate that, guys. I've had people tell me before that I got some lady about 8 years ago when I used to work at a warehouse. She told me I had a voice of a pastor. Now, I've heard that before. I've heard I got a good acting voice. I've heard all this stuff before. Some people tell me I got a good voice for commercials. I mean, so I guess I'm in the right place there. You know, I'm already an inspirational speaker, so I'm already in the right place for the voice stuff. I appreciate it. Marcus and John Jones versus Naga, who would have won if they fought? I don't know. I don't know much about these guys that y'all talking about. I don't know, bro. 67-55. What did it say right here? Y'all keep it going. I'm trying to answer all these questions. Your predictions for where WWE WrestleMania tomorrow, the WWE Undisputed Championship. Okay, what happened to that message? Some of these messages, where they going? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Good afternoon. What's going on with you, y'all? There's a lot of y'all. What do you say? Your predictions for WWE WrestleMania tomorrow, the WWE Undisputed Championship, the American Nightmare Cody Friday versus. I don't know nothing about that, man. I don't really watch wrestling and stuff no more like that because it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I really don't know, big dog. What's going on with you? Hello, homies. Greeting from Indonesia. Thank you for joining me on here today, man. I can't really pronounce your name. Asil. Listen, I don't want to mess your name up. I apologize. Uh, Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to you too, brother. Ocean, yes. What's going on with you? Do you think AI is evil? Do you think AI is actually evil because Sora too can show Madam chilling? I think it can be used to. We can. Okay, you asked me, do I think AI is evil? Depending on how you're using it, because AI could actually be good, like that chat GPT that everybody uses. I had a couple of family members show me it could do some pretty cool things. It can save you a lot of heartache. If you're trying to write an essay or something like that, you can get on there and you can it'll write a whole essay for you. But a lot of times it's evil because we're using it for the wrong things. If we're using it for things for sexual reasons and stuff like that, then yes, it's being used for evil. But people using it for the wrong things. It depends on if you're using it for business in the business world to get to the next level, and you're doing it the godly way. I don't think that there's nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. Depending on how the individual is using the content. Now that's my opinion on that, though. Do you think? Okay, what do you say? Do you think AI is actually okay? Because okay, I already read that. Jones versus I don't know. Not big on wrestling and stuff, y'all. I don't know much about it. I'm gonna be real with you. They're interpreting the Jesus coming back from the clouds as in the cloud from data centers. All I know is Jesus Christ is coming back. Now, how he's coming back, I feel like whenever I hear a lot of people say when we die, or I don't know if they're in heaven or hell. I feel like everybody has a waiting place. Now, this is my opinion. I feel like everybody has a waiting place when they die. I feel like when we die, we all go to our grave. And on Judgment Day, I feel like that's when Jesus Christ, he rises everybody from the grave. Just like a meeting. We all go to a meeting and we stand in front like a big old congregation, like a concert. And Jesus Christ is going to judge everybody on what they done. That's what I feel. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just telling you, this is how when I imagine the world ending, I feel like if I was to die right now, I just die. I don't feel like I go to heaven or hell. There's a waiting place. I feel like there's a waiting place until Jesus Christ go ahead and judge the earth. That's what I think. I don't know, man. They're interpreting that Jesus is coming back from. Okay, yeah, you got a great voice. I greatly appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. What do you say, X1K? I greatly appreciate that. What do you think about if Jones versus? Well, I don't know. You should be a rapper, dog. Your voice so deep. uh, Nah, that ain't for me, man. That ain't my cup of tea. Rapping is not for me, big dog. I appreciate it though. Or a commentator. I've heard that before as well. I appreciate that. X Pro Earth, what's going on with you? Brothers, that's a voice, artist voice you've got. Crawley 35, man, I appreciate it. AI is a tool. AI is a tool. But like I said, we're using it for the wrong reasons. We are. We're using it for the wrong reasons. 1682, what do you say right here? 5650, what's going on with you? There's this AI app where if you have a picture of someone, you can get them doing anything on that AI application, like doing crimes, etc. I'm not saying the name of the app, but it's available. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are using it for the wrong things, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. These AI apps, I've seen it get a lot of celebrities and stuff in trouble. That's why I said, when people can't match your energy, they'll try to attack it. And I've seen it before where they had this guy, he was already dead. Some soap opera actors, just about a year ago, I was at work. The guy was already dead, but they made it seem like he was talking smack about somebody else. And the dude was already dead. See what I'm saying? He was already dead, and they made it seem like he just all of a sudden rose from the grave like Jesus Christ, and it was just no, that was AI. That was AI doing that. That's why I said AI can be very dangerous. AI can get you in trouble. AI can have you thinking you don't committed a crime and you didn't. That's why I say people using it for the wrong stuff. They are. But in 1930, what's going on with you? 5874, you say blessed as well. From Australia. Bala Young, what's up with you from Australia? Welcome to my channel. Fellow, you say you hate AI? What's going on, Joseph the Truth? Hope you're having a great and marvelous day. We just mazel talking. I originally started talking about when people can't match your light, they attack it. But we kind of all over the place here. But as long as we being positive, I don't mind. You know, it's cool. How you been? You say you hate AI. I hate it to a certain degree. Because it's making everything artificial. That's why it's called AI, artificial intelligence. It's not real. Here's what I think, guys. Y'all really want to know my true insight on AI? I feel like it's causing a lot of people not to know how to be authentic. No one really knows how to be authentic no more because of AI. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know how to be creative, think outside of the box. This is why I personally do not like AI. Because you don't see you can be a music artist and you don't have to do a whole lot. AI doing everything for you. I'm just being real with you. AI doing a lot. It can do voice cover-ups. It can do a whole lot of stuff. So people are lazy now. Most people are lazy because they don't know how to think. And I still know how to think. That's why people say, well, why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? I like to be authentic. I like to be outside the box. That's why y'all see me on my YouTube channel. I have a microphone. I like to do things different than other people. I don't care how awkward it makes me look. I like being different. I don't like being like the rest of the world. And there's not too many authentic people out there, So we got to get back to that, What's going on with your Joseph the Truth? Okay, I read that already. I am scared in the future how dangerous AI will be. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. It's only going to get worse. I'm going to just be real with you. But we are causing it to be worse. Why? Because we watching the videos, including myself. If a little AI video come on, I'll be like, damn, that look pretty cool. Even though I know it's fake, I'm guilty of it too. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you. I'll be like, this is not real. I tell my people in my family that this stuff not real. So I'm not gonna watch it. But sometimes I find myself still watching. Like if it's it's like a fight or something like that, and I know it ain't real, sometimes I just scroll, but I find myself into it too. That's why I try to stay off social media. The only time I'm really on social media is when I'm making content like I'm doing right now. Yeah, I try not to even be on here like that. What do you say right here? Shaking my head. What's up, Shanto? What's up with you? They have videos of Michael Jackson singing as dancing. It looks so real, but it's AI. If you kind of look at it though, Cozy, when you can look at something and kind of somewhat tell it's AI. Just like when I go on there, they be saying these celebrities' birthdays. They might be like, this celebrity, they just turned such and such age. And then they be having the person look much older. You can tell. I can tell AI. I mean, when I look at it, I can tell the difference. I can. Because I'm used to seeing real. See, I'm going to be honest with y'all. We live in a world right now, it's hard for Gen X, the Gen X generation, and the generation after that. They don't know the real from the fake. But see, I'm a millennial. So we didn't have all this technology, so I can tell the difference. But most people that's like in the Gen X generation and the generations coming up after that, they don't really know. They think it's real. But I know better. I know better than that. Yeah. Y60, what's up with you? What did it say right here? Journeys, what's up with you? Hey, how's it going, man? I run a martial arts YouTube channel. Have you ever tried any type of martial arts? I've never tried any type of martial arts, man. Maybe that's something I should get into. I mean, it's always good to know, to be able to defend yourself. Not saying I don't. I'm a pretty big guy. I can take care of myself, but that's something I have to look into, man. I have to check it out. Drop your description down in the comment section. Put that on my page, because I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't going to remember that, big dog. I'm going to be real with you. I've been known for gap. Put that in my comment. Put that on my YouTube channel, and I will check it out, sir. I greatly appreciate that. Turl Mac, what's going on? What's up with you? 1944, you want to be yourself as an individual, but Lowe's show of diamonds as a statement. But Lowe's shows of diamonds as a statement. What are you talking about, man? Definitely in 5 years, you won't tell the difference. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they make it, like even actors. I feel bad for movie actors right now because they losing out on their jobs. I've seen a lot of movies, actors and stuff. They know where to be talked about now. AI can do things that people can't do. And unfortunately, it's going to wipe a lot of people out. I just hope I'm not the one, Lord forbid, I'm not caught up in that number. That's why I tell you guys now to start investing in property, to start not just putting all your eggs in one basket like me and my significant other tells me this all the time. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Now, I'm not trying to tell you there's nothing wrong with working a 9-to-5 job. I'm not knocking you. But don't just put all your eggs in that. That job can fire you at any given time. I'm not trying to scare you, y'all. That job will fire you at any given time. You always want to have a backup plan. You always want to. 100%, man. What do you say right here? I've been training since 2018. I did. Okay. Tuesday and I would suggest if I would start with. Okay. I have to check into that, man. Like I say, share it in my description, man. When we get off of here, just go ahead and put it in there now while we're on here conversing. Put it in there. I greatly appreciate that. Bear down, what's going on with you? U5K, what's up with you, bro? Look like the final boss in which sports box? Oh, I appreciate that, bro. 8782, what's good with you? What did it say right here? Journeys. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that about acting. I think live theater is going to be making a very big comeback because of AI. Yeah? What are you pretty much saying? Are you saying that you think the theaters are going to be more packed now? Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to figure out what you're saying right here. 8782, what did it say right there? I see on the, what do you say? I see one hair on top of your, I ain't got nothing up there, big dog. Ain't nothing on top of my ceiling, cause make why they, hey, gives off a different image, my guy. Gives off a different image. How you doing today, brother? Little plays, musical, live theater, this type of thing is popular, but I think it's gonna be even more popular because of AI, because people want to see real stuff. They can't trust the screen. That's it. That's kind of where I'm at now, man. I don't know how y'all feel, man, but even sometimes it kind of make you, it's almost like when you being authentic, like people really don't like you for being authentic in this world. People believe in more fakery than real. It's sad. That's why I don't like AI, because of that. I don't. And when my siblings be trying to show me videos and stuff, I'm not really big on, I'll look at it from time to time again, but you don't know what's real and what's fake. Because now they can make an old picture from back in the day of Martin Luther King or something. They can make that and turn it into AI. So you be like, what am I looking at? If what I'm looking at, is it really real or is it AI? It make me second guess everything I see now. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all better be careful too. Y'all out here going on these dating apps, dating people. You might get catfished. Oh, you gotta be real careful. It's real. People can put on a fake image. They might be tore up to the floor, but look like the bottom of your shoe. Be careful of this right here. Yeah. The big guys like you are always the nicest, even when people are mean. I do my best, man. I have my days where sometimes I get frustrated with people, but I do my best to try to get on here and stay cordial. Yeah. Franken Toast, what's going on with you? You look like the big guy in Green Mile. Somebody else, I don't heard that before. Somebody told me I look like the guy in Green Mile. I don't even think I ever seen that movie before. Y'all gonna laugh, man. I ain't never seen Green Mile. Never. Never seen it, man. Sir, how good do you think a person has 2 years? Okay, what did it say right here? Let me read this right here. Hold on. P4N, sir, how good do you think a person who has 2 years experience in Greco-Roman wrestling and 3 years experience in boxing Mexican style? I think you could be all right, but you got to understand too now, at some point you will meet your match. So I ain't trying, how am I trying to say this? I'm not trying to be funny. I feel like, see, a lot of people feel like when they go boxing and stuff, they be real good. And then too, they go up against somebody that's out of their boxing class. I feel like if you fighting with somebody in your boxing class, you'll be just fine. But when you start going up there with the big dogs, you're gonna have to get some more experience. That's just my opinion on that. Now, if you fighting somebody in your boxing class, then you'll be fine. But when you start going against people who got 10, 15 years experience, I don't want you to get cocky, because I've seen a lot of people get their ass tore out the frame. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that right there. Don't get cocky and feel like, oh, I can go out there and go up against somebody with 20, 30 years experience because you won against some people that's in your class. Don't get cocky, bro. Get your experience up. Get your experience up now. All right? And the emotion, it made me sad. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that movie out. I ain't never seen that movie. Were you complimenting or insulting him, bro? No, I'm not insulting him. I'm just letting him know. He said he has 2 years. I'm just letting him know. You know, just be, you know, it's good. But, you know, I see a lot of people get cocky when they have 2, 3 years experience and then they feel like they can go up against anybody. Don't you get cocky in this season. Don't get cocky in this season. I'm just letting you know, I've seen a lot of people get dealt with like that. Real, which answer would you like to hear? 7201. No, it was not an insult. I'm just trying to, I've seen too many people get put in a place like that. I would like to hear the answer. That's true. What are you talking about? You want to hear what answer? It was neither of them. Just stated my opinion. Oh, okay. My Greek-Roman wrestling opportunity. My Greek-Roman wrestler amateur record is 15-0, and boxing's record is 17-2. That's what's up, man. Riot Larry gave you your answer. Okay, all right. Okay, it was just your opinion on it. Okay. All right, I appreciate that. Yeah, Alex Green, what's up with you? He, in fact, is huge, bro. But yeah, y'all. People gonna try to match your energy. I'm trying to tell you what I know. If they can't beat you, they're gonna try to do whatever they can to destroy you in this season. People will do that. They're gonna do whatever they can to try to destroy you. The more you walking with God, the more image of God that you put out there, the more people are going to hate you for it. All right? Be careful in this season. You can't hang around Tom, Dick, and Harry like my mother used to tell me. You can't. His nickname should be Big Deuce. 808, what's going on with you? You could be a top-class bodyguard and make bag. Somebody else told me that before. I've heard all these things before. I've heard it. This is just not my cup of tea, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big on violence. I'm not a violent guy. And I know when you're a bodyguard, you got to be ready to knock somebody out. And I'm just not really for me. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, though. So he got that Shaq build. I appreciate it. I'm about 5'11". I'm going to say I'm 5'11", close to 6 foot. I ain't Shaq height. I ain't no 7'5", nothing like that. Nah. Shaq tall. He tall. He's about 7'5", something like that. Yeah, people won't mess with a bodyguard that looks like you. Hey, one thing I will say, I know you say people won't mess with a bodyguard that's built like me, but a bullet doesn't have a name on it either, though. A bullet does not have a name on it. It don't care how big and tall you are. That's one thing about me. I don't never get to the point where I feel like my muscles and stuff is I'm unstoppable because I know I can't stop a bullet. I can't stop a moving car. I can't stop no metal or nothing like that. I can't, it looks good, to have muscle, but it can't stop a bullet. You know what I'm saying? It can't stop a knife. If somebody take a knife out and rage at it, and I can't do nothing about that. Uh, so yeah, I don't never get cocky. That's why I told my man, never get cocky. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like you're big and better, there's always somebody out there that's a little bit bigger and a little bit better in any category you want to name. Always somebody out there big and better that know a little bit more, got a little bit more reach, has got a little bit more power. You know, yeah, you're very humble. That's really nice to see. Man, that's just the way I was raised, man. This is the way I was raised because what I've learned is when you get very cocky, you can lose it all. And I've never really been this type of person where I was cocky. I've never really been like that. Now, I will say, at one point when I first started this YouTube channel, I had got a little cocky. I was getting a bunch of subscribers at one time, and I was a little cocky in the beginning, but God had to humble me. God had to humble me, and He put me in my place. So now I learned a lesson, a valuable lesson behind that. We ain't Superman at the end of the day. We human. That's it. Like, we ain't no Luke Cage. I don't know if y'all ever seen that show called Luke Cage. Guy, big old muscle man, big old joker, bigger than me. He gets shot, and the bullets just ricochet off of him. He gets shot, and his body start healing up. Yeah, we ain't that type of person. We can't do that. I'd have noticed bigger guys are nicer even in the gym. The smaller dudes are the ones who are cocky. You know why that is? I'm glad you mentioned that. You know why the smaller dude, let me give y'all a prime example. I'm glad you said that. Thank you, brother. A dog. I have 2 Chihuahuas, okay? My wife and I, my family, we have 2 Chihuahuas. The Chihuahuas are the aggressive ones. They'll bark. They ain't gonna do nothing. All bark, no action. The big dog, you think about it, the big dog know the damage he can do. So what he need to bark for? What the big dog need to bark? He already know he can tear your ass out the frame. That's why the big dudes are nicer, because they know the damage they can do. They got the small man syndrome, as me and my wife converse about. That's small man syndrome. When you small, you feel like you gotta be tough. You feel like you gotta be tough because you small. You are intimidated. You are intimidated, not intimidating. You are intimidated by people that's bigger. So that's why these type of people do that. That's what I think. I have no, okay, what this shit right here. 44, he said he was 5'11". Yeah. Luke Cage, nah, I appreciate that though. I love to have that money. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. This type of dude you want to crack open a few beers with. Yeah, I don't drink beer though. I don't drink beer. I appreciate it. I drink a little liquor once in a while. I don't drink no beer though, man. I ain't had no beer. I mean, it's been about a couple years. I had stopped drinking beer back in 2020, and I ran out of liquor. I didn't have no liquor, and the guy said, "Well, I got a couple beers, man. You want one?" I drunk one. I ain't had one. That's probably been 3 years ago now. But I stopped cold. I stopped in 2020, but I had one a couple years ago because I didn't have nothing else. So I was like, you know what? I store Uber's drivers are not out. I'll just get what you can give me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't drink beer though. But I like my wine. My wife will tell you I drink wine. I like my wine and I like my liquor. The beer, I'm not big on that. Yeah. When people are bigger, they think they can intimidate. I disagree with that, man. That's not all people. I don't see. That's one thing about me. See, I ain't that type. I don't let my size, I don't try to use my size to my advantage. To a certain degree, you do. If you playing sports or something like that, use your size to your advantage. But I'm not the type of person, because I feel like I'm real big and I can just go to Walmart and step in front of somebody and bully people in the line. No, I'm not that type of person. I don't believe in that right there. I'm very humble, man. I don't use my size. My family will tell you I'm a gentle giant. Very nice. Very, I try to make people laugh, try to make people smile. I'm not that type of big guy. I promise you that. I'm not like that. But if you piss me off, I will take it to another level, but I don't like to do that. It takes a lot to get me very, very angry. It does. To the extreme point where I want to flip over chairs and stuff. I don't like getting like that. It has to be something very bad for me to get like that. But that's why I refrain from a lot of negative people, so I don't have to get in those type of wars. What do you say right here? Looking good, cuz God bless. Same to you, man. 0987. I sub to you, man. I like your live streams. I greatly appreciate that. I appreciate it, brother. What do you say right here? 4. What's up with you? What's going on, bro? Yeah, y'all. What do you say? Buy a AK-56. Don't hurt a dog for your protection. Don't hurt a dog for your protection. I'm not big on that either. I'm not big on that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some people shouldn't be having weapons and stuff. If you don't feel like you have self-control, you gotta understand, y'all. If you get a gun and you go out here and shoot somebody, it's just like somebody breaking your house right now. If you just shoot them, you gotta have a good reason. Yeah, they came in your house, but it's gotta be a sign of forced entry. You gotta be real careful of that, y'all. That's why I said when you have a gun and stuff, you gotta understand, you gotta be very responsible with that gun. Most people just getting guns that told it to feel like they tough and stuff. You gotta think quick on the fly. I don't think a lot of people are meant to have guns. I'm gonna just be honest with you, because a lot of people don't think. And then once you pull that trigger and shoot that person, it's too late. Ain't nothing you're gonna be able to do about it. He ain't fit to be the Debo of those neighborhood on some calm, cool, and collective. Hey, that's me. I'm calm, cool, and collective, my guy. Quan, CMG. I'm not trying to be no Debo. I ain't trying to prove a point to nobody. But even in games, the smaller guys are cocky, speaking from experience. But yeah, they cocky, but them normally be the ones to get their ass whooped. I'm gonna just be real with you. That's what I noticed. The cocky ones are normally the one to get their ass tore out the frame. See, when you know what your capabilities are, that's what I need you guys to understand. When you know what your capabilities are, you don't have to walk around here and showboat. You don't. There's no need to do it. You said you're not a man until you had a man. You're not a man until you had a man. I don't know what you're talking about, big dog. You can still be a man without, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. 3213, what's going on with you? In school, that's where it all started. Bigger people always thought they could rule the roast. They thought wrong. I've seen some bigger guys get knocked out, y'all. I know y'all heard of David and Goliath in the Bible. You see how little big Goliath was. David was small. And so what that tell you right there, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But see, most of us bigger guys, we put on a bad impression. So now when people see me, oh, he think he all there, I can still whoop his ass. I'm not trying to start no trouble. So y'all had a one bad encounter with one big person or a bigger guy, muscle bound, and y'all think we all like that. We're not all like that. I'm not like that. AK-56 ain't a real gun though, just saying. Dynamite comes in small packages, as they say. That's true. They say the little, like even with women, the women is real short. They real feisty too now. Women, real short women are very feisty. Guys are very feisty. And they real cocky. And then you all right though. Not too many big guys is real tall and stuff. They not. My brother-in-law, he's pretty tall. And he's pretty nice, gentle, nice guy. But if you piss him off, it's a whole nother story. But the smaller guys, they talk a lot. They very arrogant. They chattery. I don't like to hang around a lot of people that like to chatter and boast about themselves. I don't like hanging around them type of people. Them type of people make me sick. I'm just be real, which I love them, but I love these individuals from a distance. Are you danger? Because my brain says run, but my body says come. The heck? No, I'm not danger. Yeah. No. 6Z8F. I am not danger. Don't. You 9N. What's going on with you? You look baby changed. Huh? K7T. Do you believe in God? Yes, I do believe in God. I believe in the Most High. Do you believe in God? You look foundational. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I believe in Jesus Christ. But whatever people's religious is, I don't really get too bent out of shape. Like people believe in what they believe in. Everybody has their reason to believe in what they believe in. And I'm not the type that's gonna say, why do you believe in that? Why do you? That's what you feel. People get on here and they say that God is not real and stuff like that. I don't get mad. I just simply tell them that's their opinion on that. That's their opinion on it. I can't get mad at people's opinion. We live in a sensitized world. You can't even voice your opinion no more to people without them getting bent out of shape. 123. I'm glad you're a Christian as well. Jeffrey Turtleman, what's going on with you? Disagree with what? What do you say? The older I get, really makes me more sense to me. What makes more sense to you, autistic? One, what makes more sense? He said someone's wrong. Wrong about what? If someone's right, someone else has to be wrong. Okay, so what are you talking about? Wrong about what, bruh? Strongly hungry and anything will help. Hey, you gotta go order you some food. April 18, go order you some food. That drink you drink is for speed bumps and okay. You would be okay. Because I'm trying to read these comments. K72. So when you got this many people in your comment section, you're gonna take your time to read the comments, sir. You believe in God, so you must understand some miracles don't come from heaven. They walk into your life like you did into mine. God sends people in our life, guys. That's what I need you guys to understand. Miracles happen because of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ will allow certain people, certain individuals to come in our lives. Anything that happens, y'all, of a miraculous miracle, it's because of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ will send certain people in your life at the right time. That's why I need you guys to understand. The devil works through people, and Jesus Christ works through people as well. It's a double-edged sword. The devil got his goons, and angel got his disciples. And the angel got his people on his side. So yeah, it works in both ways. It's just depending on the path we want to take. You want to take the path of destruction and walk over here with the devil. You want to take the path of righteousness and walk with Jesus Christ. Because you can choose a side. You can have somebody, a thug dude or a gangster, telling you, "Oh, I'm gonna take care of you, little youngster, man. Come on, I'm gonna take care of you, bro. I got all you. I'm gonna buy all your clothes and stuff." And you selling your soul to the devil. Yeah. You must understand some miracles. Okay. You have been attracted. Okay. Makes more sense to me. Acoustic, you say makes more sense to you. What are you talking about? I love Jesus, but follow the Muslim style of living life. Okay, that's on you, big dog. You say you love Jesus, but you follow the Muslim style. To each his own, man. Like I said, one thing about me, that's on you. Okay, that's your opinion on that, Jeffrey Turtleman. That's your opinion on that. You said Jesus is a lie and Satan is the way of true of life. Well, listen, right now, what you doing right now, you're blasphemy right now. And this, you might want to stop doing what you're doing, man. Because when Jesus Christ come back, you will be judged for your actions. Like I tell you guys all the time, blasphemy against man could be forgiven. When you start blaspheming against Jesus Christ, it can't be forgiven. So if I were you, I would cut that off right now. I'm just trying to keep you from heartache. Right now, you're making it worse. I would stop right there. I wouldn't even say nothing else like that about Jesus Christ. I would never let that come out of my mouth again. I'm trying to help you. A liar is a liar. Judas Priest, you need some Mars in your chat. Okay, there you go. Keep him out of here. Keep him out of here. Black Sabbath. I saw your photo. Are you face the music? Which game causes you are playing? I don't play any games like that. Think about what ain't nothing to think about. How that's the wrong way. Purpose of moral. There is what it say right here. Respect all religions. I respect all religions, man. Said knowledge itself may be impossible or unreal. Why do you think that though? Why do you think that? Knowledge itself may be impossible or unreliable. Why? Why do you think that, Mad Acoustic One? Why do you think that? I just want to know why. Some religions allow child marriage, so not all religions. Hey, depending on who it is, don't respect God. If you're a non-believer, you can keep it to yourself. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Yeah, if you don't respect God, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself if you don't respect God. You know, that's one thing about me. I don't try to put my disbeliefs off on nobody else unless we're conversing about it now. But you don't have to disrespect God in the process. You don't have to do that. It's not that serious. Blasphemy isn't allowed in the chat, bro. That's it. Imagine every human was born like this, humiliation. But anyway, y'all, I'm done with this thing. I've been on here for quite some time. I've been on here for almost an hour. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love all you guys. May do another live here later. I'm not really sure as of yet. But thank you guys. It's been a great live. Kind of all over the place in this live. Sometimes when I get people to come in here, sometimes I really like to. When people get in my comment section, they're pretty positive. I'll go ahead and read into the comments. You know what I'm saying? But I'm done with it, y'all. Like I said, y'all do me a favor. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. That way when I drop these videos, guys, like I say all the time, you guys are the first to be notified. Okay? You guys are the first to be notified. Okay? Yeah, you will be. William was timed down. It's okay. Don't let these comments get to you, bro. No, I'm not doing that. I ain't worried about the comments. I'm not worried about it. I'm about to get on up off here, though. I don't let it get to me. That's why I put you down there as a mod. That's why I put you in there to keep them out of here. Don't leave because of these low lives. Nah, I'm not leaving because of that. I've been on here for, well, what you want to talk about? I'll stay on here a little bit longer if you want to still chat. What you want to talk about? We can stay on here a little bit longer. If you want to, we can chat. $47.99. What's on your mental, man? What you want to talk about? $47.99. What's good with you? What's on your mental? You say, I got a question. Does creatine help? I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never been big on creatine. I heard with creatine, I've did my homework on it. If you're not careful, it leaves a lot of water weight. It leaves a lot of water in your body. I don't believe in it. Your body already has natural creatine in it anyway. I feel like the best way to go is like a protein shake and stuff like that. You need your carbs and stuff. A lot of people do creatine because it's supposed to help the body heal faster from the muscle fibers being torn down. I don't believe in taking creatine. Like I said, a lot of water weight. To put a lot of water weight on you. I don't like taking creatine. I think I tried it one time before. I stopped taking it. It leave a lot of water weight. Just listen, y'all. Just eat right. Eat your proteins and stuff like that. You don't really need that. Cause I've been hitting the gym lately. That's good, man. How long you been going to the gym? Terry Crews got demoted. What you mean he got demoted? Demoted from what? I didn't know nothing about that. I got a protein and pre-workout for now. My trainer said I might need creatine. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you whatever your trainer told you, man. I'm not gonna bash him. All right, well, if your trainer told you to take creatine, don't go against the grain. I'm not that type that's gonna tell you he telling you wrong. I'm not gonna do that. If he told you to take creatine, if I was your trainer, I wouldn't tell you to take creatine. Because I used to train the guy before he asked me about creatine, and I told him it puts a lot of water weight on you. And your body already has natural creatine in it. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need it. Your body already retains a lot of water. So, my opinion, I feel like you don't need that. I feel like you need carbs. You need your carbs to fuel your muscles. Carbs is what keeps the soreness from coming on your muscles. Not too many carbs, but carbs heal the muscles faster. That's just my opinion. But whatever your trainer tell you, man, this listen to it. Do you spread the word of God? Yes, I do. Busted 89. That's what I'm on here now doing, spreading the love and trying to converse with you guys. I like to know what's going on in you guys' life. That's what I'm on here for. I'm an inspirational speaker. It's not just about me. Yes, I get on here and I drop the message, I drop the topic. But once people get in here and they ask me a question and they really want me to answer, I'll converse with them. And it ain't too many content creators that's going to do that. Around 3 months now. You've been taking it for 3 months. Some of the latest research shows that creatine helps with brain function and longevity. Hey, to each his own. I don't take creatine though. I don't. I don't take creatine. I don't mess with it. Now I have took pre-workout. I've took that before, but even with that, too much of that is not good because it speeds up the heart rate and all that. You really. I try to just drink coffee. That's what I try to do. I try to stay away from the pre-workout and the C4. I try to stay away from that stuff as much as possible. Anyway, I do my best. No 3 months since I joined the gym. Oh, you said it's been 3 months since you joined the gym. You said I don't get creatine yet. Okay. I low trust you more than my trainer. Hey, I'm not gonna lead you astray, man. I'm not gonna lead you astray. I'm just telling you, man. I don't believe in taking no creatine, big dog. I don't. I think it's a waste of money, in my opinion. I do because a lot of this stuff is naturally in your body. See, I was a personal trainer, so I learned a lot of this stuff from being in personal training school. That your body naturally has this stuff in it that you really people think you need, but you really don't need. Your line is disappearing, dude. It's over. You look 88. Okay. Okay, treadmill 69. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Any more questions? Any more questions, guys? I'll sub. I'm from South Africa. Trevor Sander, I greatly appreciate you. Yeah, see. Yeah, take care of that for me, man. I got you in there. Take care of the Decepticons. Take care of these people getting in here talking crazy. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you. What did it say right here? At what age did you start? Okay. All right, take care of that for me. What did it say? You asked why I think the way I do. The proof of existence is always the hard stop. Why do you say that though? You saying I'm asking you why do you think the way you think, but you saying the proof of existence is always the hard stop. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You say yeah, after you quit weed, your whole world changed. Did it change for the? Did your whole world change for the better or the worse? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I got some people. Hey, Michaela, some people that feel like they smoke weed every day. I got a sibling of mine right now. I'm not gonna name the sibling. They feel like they gotta smoke weed every day to survive. They go to work smoking weed. They go on break taking smoking weed. They go to the toilet smoking weed. Some people feel like they can't survive without it. So, so how did it change for you, for the good or the worse? That's what I want to know. What say? God, the proof of existence is always hard. The hard stop. God, the proof of existence. That's what I need people to understand. A lot of people saying they think scientists. A lot of people believe in a scientist more than Jesus Christ. I just think it's crazy. But to each his own. If it wasn't for Jesus Christ, there would be no scientists. So I don't know why people feel like scientists are bigger than God. How is that possible? Do people not understand if Jesus Christ wouldn't have made these people, if they wouldn't have been born, it wouldn't be no scientists. But teach his own. People believe what they want to believe, but it baffles me when I see people saying that they believe in the science more than the creation of Jesus Christ. I don't understand it though. Yeah, I don't get it. Somebody to help me help you. I don't get that. What does it say right here? Scientists won't exist without God. Exactly. That's why I don't understand why people feel like scientists or how can it be bigger than God? And see, that's the type of stuff Jesus Christ don't like. This is why Jesus Christ is a jealous God, guys. I don't know who this message is for. This is why he's a jealous God, because we as people, not saying you and I, not saying you and I, but we're constantly putting man-made things before Jesus Christ. He doesn't like that stuff right there, y'all. I believe that someone dies, they do not alive themselves. Yeah, that's reincarnation. I don't believe that either. Some people believe in reincarnation. I don't believe in reincarnation. I feel like when we die, that is it. Now, what I do feel like, in my opinion now, I'll let y'all know now, I feel like when we die, our soul can be left behind. Our spirit can be left behind. Our spirit can be into someone else's, like somebody in my family. You might have a daughter. You might say, oh, your daughter, she act just like you. And then something may happen to you, Lord, when you get in a tragic car wreck, and your soul can be implanted inside of somebody else. And I do feel like that. That's my opinion. But reincarnation, you dying and coming back and all that, no, I don't feel like that exists. That's my opinion though. I don't feel like that exists. But I feel like your soul can still be left back here on earth when you die. Your spirit, your soul, somebody else can have a similar spirit to you. I feel like that though, but I don't believe in reincarnation. I don't believe in that. What do you say right here? Why are there so many non-believers in chat today? It isn't it is it an everyday thing? It's an everyday thing, man. I go through this each and every day, man. This right here is nothing new. This is nothing new right here. I get it all the time. People tell me the God ain't real. People tell me if he existed, why did babies die? And if he existed, why did he allow my grandmother to catch stage 4 cancer? I get it all the time. So that's a lot of people are non-believers because of the life experiences that they went through. That's why a lot of people are believers. Now, some people actually believed in God, but they had something real tragic happen in their life and they turned from God. Believe it or not, y'all, at some point, we've all strayed away. I've strayed away from God before. Like I told you guys, I got baptized when I was 11 years old. And when I got in my 20s, I wanted to get a little taste of the world. My parents tried to tell me, my guardian told me, what if I did these things, it would cause consequence. Well, of course, it's natural to fight. It's something called power struggle. Everybody wants power struggle, so you always want to try to go against your parents. So of course I went out there, tried to, slept with multiple women, unprotected sex. I did all of those things right there. But it got me nowhere. It got me nowhere. Then, I met my wife 15, 16 years ago, and I turned my life around. But I used to be out there in the streets chasing multiple women, knew these things were wrong, and I fell astray from God. But even while I fell out of alignment with God, he still kept me on the right path. He made sure I didn't get no diseases, none of that. I was playing with fire, but God knew my heart. He knew at some point that I would turn my life around. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Scientists won't exist. That's what we say. I believe that someone dies, they don't relive. Okay. Why are there so many? Okay, I read that already. I hear the same fire that burns the wicked is going to lift up the redeemed. Seems like I've heard that before. I've heard somebody say something like that before, but I'm not really sure. I'm not going to really. I seem like that sound familiar. Like I've heard that or I've either read that in the Bible. I'm not really sure though, man. Bro, I just noticed your watch, man, never seen like that. You say, bro, I just noticed your watch, man. Never seen nothing like that. This is my watch, man. It's a little Apple Watch, you know what I mean? Got this case on it. It's kind of time for me to get a new case on here. Case kind of dingy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a new one. But yeah, this is an older one right here. It get the job done, you know what I mean? How much you bought? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Y8H. I don't even know what you're talking about, big homie. Yeah. You gotta rephrase what you're talking about right here. You said, what did I buy? What are you talking about? Huh? What is it? Hold on. All right, hold on for a second, y'all. I ain't even got no shoes on, okay? Let me put my shoes on. Y'all stay in the chat for a minute. I gotta go help my daughter. I don't know. She said she need my help, man. I don't know. Kayla, I put my shoes on. I can't go out there barefooted. Y'all give me a second. She said she needed help, baby. I don't know. I'll just put my shoes on. I don't know. Yes, I don't know. Yeah. Where y'all at? Huh? You ain't got no stick? Where am I putting it at?
In the coolant.
Oh. You sure this the cooler? Okay. Y'all said that, bro, too many weird people today. I'm trying my best to hide these comments. It's all good. It's all good, man. People are gonna be weird. I really wouldn't worry about it too much.
It should already be open.
Yeah, it is. I'm here, bro. Keep going. Should have a line, Mark. You ain't got no line on here?
The line is right there.
There you go. Yeah, it can go. Nah, you put a little bit more in there. It ain't at the max yet.
The line is right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Under.
Yeah, now you're good. I see it right there. That's good. I don't want to add no more.
The thing don't hold up like it used to.
That's got to get a new thing on.
There was never a holder.
Now somebody, yeah, they got to put one on there. Oh, all right. I'm still here, brother. Yeah, your mom was concerned. She was like, what's wrong with you? All right. What's going on with you, Megan? Megan Trippy, what's up with you? Now, I was helping my daughter to put some Freon in her car, coolant. Putting some coolant in there. That's what I was helping her do. The little stick that holds up the trunk, it had messed up. It had messed up. And she don't have the little thing that hold the, you know, the little stick that hold it up. That had she don't have that stick to hold it up. Yeah. So I was coming out here to check on her with that. She don't have the stick. That's my personal. Let me say right here. No offense to anyone, but personally, I feel like God is coping making. Yeah, baby, she just needed y'all give me a second. She's just her stick that was on the car. She don't have the stick that hold up her the hood, so she wanted to put the coolant in there. For that's all. She don't have no stick to hold up. You know what I'm saying? She don't have it. So that's all that she wanted. Don't know, man. You gotta ask her. Call her and ask her on that, man. Okay. I don't know. I didn't know. Go ahead, man. All right, I'm back. What do you say? No offense, God. What do you say? No offense to anyone, but personally, I feel like God is a coping mechanism for people, and a lot of people act delusional and pray to God to blame all their problems on God instead of fixing themselves. I agree with that. But God is here to help people get better. Here's the problem I see. A lot of people want to continue to use God as a crutch. And I do agree with you on that. I agree with you 100%. And they only call on God when they need something. It's just like the parents. Kids want to get out of control. They want to do whatever they want to do. And then when times get hard, they want to call on mom and daddy. Daddy, I got locked up. I'm in the pen. I need you to give me some money to get out. But you don't call on your parents to check on them all the time. You only call them when you need something. I feel like that's what most people do with Jesus Christ. I agree with you on that, though, 100%. But Jesus Christ heals people. But we gotta understand, y'all. We gotta be willing to help ourselves. Jesus Christ meet us halfway, but we look for Jesus Christ to handle everything. Most of us don't want to put no work in. He can't do it all. He can, but why should he if we're gonna be lazy? Why should he if we're gonna be lazy? And OFC not targeting you or anyone. I do not think that believing God is a bad thing. Believing in God, no, believing in God is a great thing. But a lot of us use that as a coping mechanism. Coping, like they try to cope. And they use that, I'm going to just go to God. I'm going to go out here to sin. I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do. And the God just going to forgive me. What I need you guys to understand, y'all. Even when we ask for forgiveness, you're still going to pay the prices of your sins. I don't know what this message is for. I need people to understand that. A lot of people think that they can just sin willy-nilly and do whatever they're going to do. It's just like the parents. It's just like when I was a kid. If I skipped school, right before my mama whooped my ass, tear my ass out the frame, I'm going to say, Mama, please don't whoop me. I forgive you, son. This going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. Wow. And I'm getting my ass tore out the frame. That's the way same Jesus Christ is. I'm going to forgive you of your sins, but there still has to be consequences. How can we learn, guys, to be disciplined if we constantly keep doing the same thing over and over again? You're never going to learn a lesson if God just keeps forgiving you and there ain't no consequences behind your actions. That's what people got to understand. There's consequences behind everything you do, whether you're forgiven or not. But people don't look at it that way. That's why people think they feel like they can just do whatever they want, do whatever they want, do whatever they want. And that's why a lot of people's prayers and stuff aren't getting answered, because they're living a very sinful life. Why should Jesus Christ bless people like that? Poor random boy. It's just from personal experience. That's a lot of relationships and connections that I have led me to believe this way. It's all good, brother. They can't even worship one God. You say some people can't even worship one God. A lot of people, what I see in the world that we live in now, a lot of people, they idolize false gods. A lot of people will give a man, they'll praise a man quicker than they'll praise God. That's the problem I see in this world. You're trying to humble, but it's jumble and mumble jumble. You're trying to mumble, but it's jumble. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, what up, fake person? That was tripping. Okay, 2944. MTB, what do you mean by that? Yeah, what did ask him? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Thank you. How can we, the rich rate karma is rich and sins have consequence from God? That's a good question right there. Let me answer. Let me see what he said. Right, he said, "Thank you." And how can we differentiate karma as a B? I feel like they go hand in hand. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Say if you messing around on your significant other, you go over there to the chick house, and on your way back, your car break down. That's karma. That's karma from Jesus Christ. Your ass had no business even going over there to mess around. Your car would have never broke down. So a lot of people don't look at that. Oh, my car broke down. But why the hell did it break down? Oh, I was on my way to this broad house to get me some. That's why your car broke down. That's God punishing your ass. Instant karma. That's karma. You had no business over there. Maybe your car would have never broke down if you would have been over there trying to creep. Yeah. Your car wouldn't have broke down. But that's the stuff people don't look at. They look at, why am I going through what I'm going through? Well, you got to sit back and ask yourself that. Why am I going through what I go through? This is the things, y'all, even myself, when we go to some of the things we're going through, we got to ask ourselves, why are we going through what we're going through? Now, I get trial and tribulation. That's a part of life. But a lot of us bring more things on ourselves than need it be. Yeah. What you say right here? Thank you, and how you can, yeah. That's it. I feel like they go hand in hand. Karma and God's wrath on you is the same thing. A lot of people experience karma because of how they did people. That's God. Whenever you go through karma, that's Jesus Christ teaching you a lesson. My opinion. You know, like I said, bad things happen to us all. We all go through stuff. You can kind of tell the difference. Y'all ain't never done nothing wrong and you don't notice right after that you go through something. I'm going to give a prime example. I had a guy tell me one time, this is instant karma from God. He told me he was at the store years ago and there was a markdown on meat. The meat was real expensive. Some kind of way back in the day, he took it and marked the meat down to make it cheaper. He swapped the stick off from another meat. And he went home and his pipe busted under his seat. And he learned a lesson from that. God punished his ass. Trying to get over, trying to rob and scheme people. God will punish you for that. Now, you see what I'm saying? He got home, turned the water on, had a pipe bust. Now, had he not did what he did, that probably wouldn't have happened. That's what I try to tell y'all people. Y'all trying to get over. You think you're getting over on people. You're never really getting over. You got to pay the price. Ain't nothing in this world free, y'all. When you think you're getting over, you see somebody drop. Like I was at I was somewhere the other day. I don't know where I was at. But somebody had their wallet, whole live wallet now sitting in the seat. Had their credit card and everything in there. What I did was I turned it in. Because I told them, I don't want no bad karma on me. Now, I could have been an asshole, took the wallet, but guess what? Guess what probably what could have happened to me later? Probably could have walked outside, tire got a nail in it, tire flat. When I have stuff happen to me, y'all, I can tell the difference if it's karma or it's just a bad situation. If I took somebody's wallet and 5 minutes later I go out there and get in the car wreck, that's my karma right there from Jesus Christ. That's karma because you shouldn't have took the man's wallet. That's why your ass sitting up here crumbled up in the car wreck. People don't look at it like that though. They just look at that old God as being mean. No, a lot of us, we put these things on ourselves and stop putting damn God in the midst of everything when you go through a trial and error situation. That's what I feel. Yeah. What do you say right here? What do you say? If I ever see you in the street, I want to do you like the first 4 seconds of the song. Okay, bro. I'm getting on here speaking the truth. I don't care how you feel about it, my guy. See, that's the thing. This is how I know when somebody is being demonic. This is how I know I'm dealing with a demonic spirit. When I get on here talking the truth, people ask me, and I tell them, I don't care how you feel about it, big dog. It's the truth. I don't know who pissed in your cornflakes, but that sounds like a personal issue. You need to take that up with Jesus Christ, my guy. I ain't got nothing to do with how you feel about this topic. If it ain't your cup of tea, you can just go ahead and click off. I don't know what to tell you, my guy. Goodbye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Thank you. Let's move on. Yeah. He had to spend twice the... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had to spend twice the meat on the broken pipe. That's it. So was it really worth it? Was it really worth this guy swapping the tag off for another piece of meat and putting the tag on something? This was years ago. This probably was in the 90s or something. You can't do nothing like that no more. Early 2000s. But he took, like he told me, he took the meat from another piece of, and he took it and put it on, and he went up there and it went through. But as soon as he got home, he had a pipe bust. So he thought it was free, but now it cost him double because now he got to get the damn plumbers to come out there to fix his pipes. That's just a valuable lesson right there. Yeah, that's why I talk to a lot of people. I learn a lot from talking to people and how they paid their karma. Yeah, and I need you guys to understand something too. I don't feel like the things you do, I don't feel like karma always has to match your actions. What do I mean by that? Just like I just told you guys before. If you go out here, you go rob a bank, and you know what I'm saying, you rob this bank or whatever, you do whatever you do, nobody may not rob you. Somebody could kill somebody. Somebody might kill somebody in your family, or you might find out, you might go out here and get in a bad car wreck. Your actions, your karma don't always have to match what you did. I feel like it don't. People always think, well, I ain't get, nobody didn't do that to me. Yeah, your karma could be in another case. Your karma don't always have to match your actions, guys. Stop thinking that right there. Sorry for bothering service. I've done everything I can. God knows I have no one after losing my mom. I need help. Family, please. I need help. Listen, you gotta isolate yourself, man, from worldly people, man. God will help you, but if he see you constantly hanging in these toxic environments, he's not gonna help you. I'm just being real with you. So a lot of people we want to cry out to God, but You hanging around these type of people, he's not gonna help you. Because we gotta be willing to help ourselves. Yeah, we gotta be willing to help ourselves. Yeah. Sound like to me you hanging around a lot of toxic people, man. It's time to remove these individuals. Like I tell a lot of people, I feel like when people are depressed, it's not them. It's not really them that's depressed. It's the situation, the circumstance, the environments that causes anxiety and depression. It's not that you're depressed. Whatever situation you went through causes depression. I don't think nobody just wakes up one day and say, I'm depressed. I'm depressed. I don't feel like that. I feel like whatever you went through causes the depression. The person you're around, the environment, that's what causes depression. That's my opinion of that. You don't just wake up one day and you're depressed. Something caused that. Something caused the anxiety. That's why we got to remove these type of things out of our life. That's causing that. So, I mean, some things happen, like you might have lost a loved one. This stuff like here is unedible, y'all. People are gonna die. There's nothing we can do about that. We can't do nothing about that. It's the inedible. People are gonna die each and every day. People are gonna constantly die. But what we can't do is sit here and waddle in the mud. What do I mean by waddle in the mud? Sitting in the bed, laying around all day. That's not gonna make nothing no better. You're gonna be the one dead next. I'm just being real with you. If you constantly laying there being depressed, then you're gonna be next. Being real. People don't say that's the wrong thing. I'm speaking straight facts. I'm not gonna get on here and sugarcoat nothing. I'm not doing that. Because if I get on here and sugarcoat things, I'm gonna be punished from Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ gonna say, why did you tell him that? Why didn't you give him the full spiel whether he liked you or not? I'm gonna tell you, get off your butt and stop. Depression doesn't help nothing. It don't help. It's gonna kill you next. All right. What did it say right here? Jaha Rosto would say spammer. And Ty Larry Deaf learned a lot in the last 10 minutes listening from you. You give better advice than some healthcare teachers. I greatly appreciate that, man. I've lived enough, man. I don't have enough stuff happen to me in my life to humble me. And I've watched a lot of things, a lot of people. Like I watched my mother pass away. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like depression is part of the thing that killed her. I'm gonna be real with you. My mama lost one of her legs in 2017. I think she lost her first leg in 2017. And around 2020, 2019, 2021, she lost her second leg. She looked like she was starting to get better, but then she lost the other leg. Then she went into depression mode. And I feel like that's what took her out of here. That's what I feel. I feel like the sickness did it too, but I feel like it was mostly the depression. What she went through. My father used to beat on her and stuff like that. And I think it messed with her mental. You know what I'm saying? I feel like depression did it too. That's what I feel. Rest her soul, but I feel like that was part of the reason she is no longer here. Depression is real, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. I've seen it. I've seen people die from depression. It's not good. Jesus is whatever you want to believe. He is the white sting. He is the white stings. Jesus, the white black sting. Jesus is black. Okay, that's your. I don't know what you say. You say Jesus is a whatever you want to believe. He is the white thing. Jesus is white, the black sting. You got to rephrase this, man. I'm not understanding what you're saying right here. 44. Well, I have 44. I'm not rephrase. I don't get what you're talking about right here. I'm trying to read it. You say Jesus is a whatever you want to believe he is. The whites think Jesus. Okay, I got you. Jesus is whatever you believe he is. The whites think Jesus is white. The blacks think Jesus is black. The Ephesians think Jesus is Egyptian. If you think Jesus, okay, I see what you're saying now. You said like I do agree with that. I feel like Jesus Christ was a Jew. He was either black or he was a Jew, because how many black people that's hair that's made out of bronze? You see what I'm saying? I don't feel like he was white. I get what you're saying. White people think he was white. Black people feel one way. I get what you're saying now. I had to read that a couple times to understand what you were saying. Damn, that's a horrible way to die. Bless her soul, man. She did not deserve such a torturous. But yeah, man, like I said, she went through a lot. Like I said, a lot of mental health issues. And like I said, my father beating on her and stuff, that certainly didn't help her. That didn't help. You know what I'm saying? It really didn't help. You know, she had a lot of health problems too. That was icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is. Oscar 50, what's going on with you? What it said? The other guy said Jesus is a ration. I said Jesus is whatever he want to believe Jesus was. I mean, we can cope Jesus out to be whatever we want. That's, I mean, in our mind, nobody, we haven't seen Jesus Christ. I can't tell you how he look. I can just go off what I believe. Now, back in them days, they were physically able to believe. They were physically able to see Jesus Christ. I can't tell you whether he was black or white. I can tell you what I think, and I feel like he was a Jew or he was black because of the reasons that I just mentioned. Jesus is God. That's absolutely correct. What condition did she have, if you don't mind me asking? Man, she had she was just, you say what condition did she have? She lost both her legs. She had type 2, she was type 2 diabetes, which caused both her legs to get cut off. And that was pretty much it. She was just type 2 diabetes. She hit her foot on a table and she never really got it looked at. And I kept trying to tell my mother, I said, Mom, you need to get this foot looked at. And it turned into, the foot started getting black, and I think it started from her foot and it worked her way up to the kneecap. Then she had to get a leg cut off. And then I think it was a domino effect. It worked on one side of the body and it went to the other side. That's what so that's why I tell you guys too, if you ever get bruised or get a mark on you and it's staying there for a long time, if you ever bump your toe, I'm letting y'all know now, if you ever bump your toe or something like that, go to the doctor. If you see a big mark and it ain't going nowhere, go to the doctor. I used to tell my mother these things, and she never really went to the doctor. I feel like if she had went to the doctor like we had conversed about, I feel like she would still be here today. Don't be so prideful, y'all. Prideful can kill you too. Being prideful and not wanting to go to the doctor. Don't do that. Go to the doctor, y'all. Get your checkups. Get your checkups. Let me say what I hear what he said. My dad was very much around my mom. Basically taught me everything and raised me. That's what's up, man. The way Jesus looked is one of no significance. What do you mean by that, son of soul? You said the way Jesus looked is of no significance. What are you talking about? I'm not understanding what you're talking about right here, big dog. You got to rephrase this. I don't get what you're talking about here. What did he say right here? Poor boy random. This is controversial, but I strongly believe in voluntary. Just curious what you believe. I don't even know what you're talking about, big dog. You got to rephrase this. Sometimes, y'all, when y'all get on here, I be trying to answer y'all questions, but I don't want to make myself look silly trying to answer a question that I first don't even know what you're talking about. So you got to rephrase that. You say, this is controversial, but I strongly believe in voluntary enthusiasm. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. What is that word? Enthusiasm. Just curious what you believe. Rephrase it another way. Come at me another way so I can try to help you out to answer this question. If you don't mind, sir. Thank you. It means his skin color doesn't matter. Okay, well, okay, skin color doesn't matter. No, skin color don't matter what color Jesus was. But I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people, now I'm gonna just tell you, we on here, we being real. I feel like a lot of people, just like with Santa Claus, a lot of people always make Jesus Christ like he's white. They make Santa Claus like he the white man. They seem like we live in a white man's world. I'm just real with you, so they always want to seem like they want to make the white man superior. That's why Santa Claus is believed to be white. Superheroes, Thor, believed to be white. You don't really hear about too many black superheroes. Yeah, Black Panther, stuff like that. I get that right there. But they always try to put the white man on top. That's what I see. That's what I notice. And I feel like they do the same thing with Jesus Christ. Even though most people, in the back of their mind, they know Jesus Christ was either Jew or black, but most people want to make him out to be the white man because they want the white man on top. I'm just being real with you. That's what I see. That's what I notice here. Maybe he means that Jesus' appearance doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It don't matter, but a lot of people try to make it out. They want to make him out to be a white man when I disbelieve that. I don't think Jesus Christ was white because, like I said, his hair was made out of bronze. Now, you name me one white man, one Hispanic man, this hair is made out of bronze. Jew or black man is the closest thing to that. So I think he was one of those two. What do you got right here? 41-0. You are Asia, as how's your pronounced? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, big dog. If I don't know what you're talking about, I'm not gonna keep trying to read it. You gotta rephrase it another way. It matters when people bring it up. They say Jesus was white. You good, but that not true according to the very Bible you read. Yeah, I don't see nowhere in the Bible where it said Jesus was white. It just there's nowhere in the Bible where it tells what color Jesus is. We as people, we're trying to figure this out. Like I told you, all I read in the Bible is his hair was made out of bronze. But it don't say he was white. Don't say he was black. It don't say he was Hispanic. Don't say he was Jew. Me and my wife, we conversed about this. My wife says she believes he's Jews. And I said, well, I can kind of see that too. Because he always talk about Jews a lot. So I believe he was Jews. Maybe a Jew or black. I don't know. I really don't know. He was one of the two, I believe. I believe. Yeah. So that's what I believe. His hair is white like wool in Revelation. I ain't never heard of that, big dog. I can't. I don't know the answer to that, big dog. You say his hair. I don't know. I guess God isn't racist. You might be racist, but God isn't racist. I'm not racist. I ain't racist. I'm just getting on here telling you what the world does. The world identifies. Most people want this white superior. I'm just being real with you. Most people want Jesus Christ to be. They look at him as the white man. Most people look at Santa Claus as being the white man because we live in the white man's world. And I'm just being honest with you. Y'all know it's the truth. But I do love everybody. Not you, Mr. Larry. Randy K. Hey, what's going on with you? I'm a Muslim. Is it okay if I join the stream? Man, of course it is, man. Of course it is, man. You can get on in here. Listen, I don't discriminate, man. I don't care what you are, your nationality, your color, your creed. I don't care what you are. As long as you don't get in here, y'all. Like I tell people, as long as you don't get on my stream trying to bash me or talk junk or call me out of my name, you're more than welcome to be on here, brother. Yeah, it's okay to join the stream if you are Muslim. What kind of question? Yeah, it don't matter. But I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, he can join, man. It don't matter. Dr. Little Mitter, what's going on with you? Anytime, man. Anytime. Hello from France. What's going on with you? I be getting the kick. I needed this laugh today, man. I swear I needed this laugh. Have you ever read from Corinth chapter 4? Listen, I heard of this before, but I don't, once again, I don't believe in reading into different religions or different books on the Bible. You know, I believe in either the King James Version or the NLT. I feel like this right here can cloud my judgment. When you start, y'all gotta be real careful of that. You believe in what you want to believe in. If that's what you believe in, reading into the Korean book, that's on you. But I'm real big on not doing that. You don't want to cloud your judgment. That's just me. You believe in what you believe in. So if that's what you want to read, to each his own. Yeah, that's to each his own. The Koran is 30 chapters. I'm not reading into that. I'm just being real with you. I'm not gonna read into no Koran, man. I'm not reading into it. I don't want nothing taking me out of what I believe in. That's why we gotta be careful of that too, y'all. Be careful what you read. If you don't feel like if you feel like it's something that's gonna take you out of your character and have you believe in something else, don't read it. I'm not trying to. Don't read it. If you don't feel like it's for you, don't read into it. If you feel like it's gonna take you out of your belief system, don't do it. I'm the type. I'm not gonna read into something. My family will tell you that right now. If I feel like it's gonna take me out of what I believe in and it's gonna pull me to the other side, I'm not reading it. I'm not doing it. That's just how I am. My people tell me I'm stuck. I'm what's the word people want to say? People tell me I'm not stuck up. What's the word I want to use? Like I got a tunnel vision. I just look at stuff one way. That's just how I am. I'm not. If I feel like it's gonna take me out of what I believe in, I'm not reading into it. I'm not doing it. Please save my. Okay. Technically, Jesus is a Palestine. I don't know nothing about that either. You say I have memorized for just. Okay. I hear you, Larry. Knowing other religions is only good for rebuking them. That's it. He said rebuking them. That's it. I'll pray for you, Senator. Do you support Israel or Palestine? Listen, I'm not going to say I support. I'm going to say I love everybody. How about that? I love everybody. I'm not going to say what I support. I will say I love these individuals, and I don't treat these individuals no differently than I would treat you guys. Set in your ways. Set in my ways. That's it. That's another word I was trying to use. A lot of people say, well, Larry, you got to start. Just like me, y'all, I'm the type of person, I'll eat the same food each and every day. My wife have to tell me to eat something different. I eat chicken and rice every day. My wife said, you got to change it up. No, I ain't changing it up. This is what I like. I'm not changing up what I eat. A lot of people tell me that you need to change up what you're doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's one thing about me, guys. If something is not broke, I'm not gonna fix the situation. Sorry, bro, but I think I might need to leave now. Got some work to do. No problem, man. You've been on here long enough, man. I appreciate what you've been doing, man. I love you. I'm getting ready to get off here too, because I've been on here for say 95 minutes. Yeah, I didn't say okay. You're very positive. I like the energy. Man, anytime, man. That anytime. Y'all want to keep talking to me, we can, but I understand you got somewhere you got to be, man. And you got to be positive in this world, man. That's the problem, man. You don't want to be, it's enough negativity going on in this world. This world can be positive. It can be. But when we hanging around a lot of negative energy, we letting that stuff fester on us, that's where the problem runs into. Make sure you got enough fiber, though. Yeah, you need a lot of fiber. What's going on, Bendy? What's going on with you? All right, man, I'll holler at you, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's your choice. Santa 666 5KE, but Jesus Christ will set you free from your idolatry. You right on that. Donald Trump saved me from evil and gay. Okay, that's your opinion on that, big dog. But listen, y'all, I'm out of here. I've been on here for a long time. I want y'all to buy your ears, close your eyes. But like I said before, make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button. That way when I drop these videos, ladies and gentlemen, like I say all the time, you guys will be the first to be every day, notified. I can't be bought. Can't be replicated. I can't be duplicated. You will never find another content creator like me. I promise you that. I am cut from a different cloth. And if you don't hit the like, share, subscribe button, I'm not going to lose no sleep. That part right there. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. Meaning you can get with the real content over here or the fakery. It's on you. Whatever you want to fill your brain with. You want to fill it with nonsense or you want to fill it with some wisdom. That's your choice. That's your choice. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. It's 10:13 a.m. here. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I'm out of here like last year, y'all. I want to talk about your closure. I got anything in the prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I just want to say thank you for this day today, Lord. Thank you for waking us all up this morning, Lord, starting us on our way today, Lord. We have to understand in this world, this very cruel world that we're in, people are always trying to throw us off track. This is the devil's job. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But I'm over here to say right now that the devil is a lie and the truth is not in him. Lord, today we have to put the devil back in the pits of hell where he belongs today, Lord. I ask that you guide and protect over all my subscribers today, Lord, from any hurt, harm, or danger, Lord. Keep them safe. The way they left their home today, Lord, I ask that you will let them come back to their home in even better fashion today, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Pray over everybody today, Lord. Anybody who got any help, this problem, sickness problems, people who got demonic spirits today, Lord, I ask you to return those souls over to you today, Lord, and clear their mental today, Lord. Let them walk in righteousness today, Lord. Take away their sinful nature today, Lord. Even though we can never really possibly, get away from our sinful ways, it's the inedible, Lord, but let them reduce the amount of sinning that they're doing. That's all of us, Lord. We need you in this season today in our life today, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Listen, I'm out here like last year, y'all. Cook, boom, peace. I'm out. For being here, excited for the next one, man. You always say the best stuff. Thank you, man. I'm going to do another one, man. Just for you. Love you, man. Peace. Bless you. I'm out. Thank you. Make sure you join me, though, now. Make sure you don't join me, poor random boy. I'll do another one, all right? It'll be a couple of hours, though. All right, love you. Peace.